Hello everybody. Sorry if I made you mad last video because I kind of stopped filming it when I was exploring lack of cars at a dealership. Just, you know, the shortage we keep hearing about. And I kind of ended it here because that video was getting kind of way too long. But I stopped at this 2005 Lincoln LS that is unlocked. So, but we will be looking at it this time, you know, in details. So, in detail. 05 LS. It looks good. How about this? This was their attempt to once again to Europeanize, to modernize, to do a lot of things that I don't think Lincolns really need as a brand. Just like the Cadillac and the Chrysler. You don't have to chase after European car brands. If people want to buy a European car, they will. If they want to buy a Japanese, they will. Stop emulating. Stop copying. Be more different. There's not a whole lot of, you know, value if you just try to copy everybody else's design. But this design is still kind of looks American. It still kind of looks like a baby town car. It's missing a few things, so it's interesting here how the little star for this 05, it's kind of thin. It's still a star. You don't have chrome here where in a town car you would. You do have fog lights here, so that's nice. But you do have the good old-fashioned, you know, these little chromey bits where here it's a little bit dechroming already. You can starting to see it separating, which I'm sure it's not a real chrome. It's a plasticky material. But, you know, town car had it. Taurus had it. It's kind of a Ford looking thing, which it's fine. It looks good. It doesn't have a hood ornament, so this was reserved for the top of the line. But headlights are good. I mean, it's a good looking car. What can I say? All right, you have these kind of nice looking. It looks like somebody actually scraped them and tried painting them, so it's got like a touch-up paint. You have these center caps, which you know, which town car had, but here they're a little different, and I like how they used to do the blacked out lettering, where in the later years they stopped with that, even on a town car. So you have the good old-fashioned keypad, which never matched the color of the car unless it was black. Yeah, nice looking rims, so that's nice. You have the Lincoln, the lettering was different, LS. So dual exhaust, that was kind of more pronounced. I kind of like this. Now it does remind me of some version of like a Volvo from the back. I don't know if I'm right on that. But it does look nice. I mean, I like the silhouette of it. Kind of looks a little European, which I think that's what they were going for, honestly. All right, nice color, silver. You know, the color of my town car. You got nice to see a sunroof too. So, and what is this? This is an 05, 139,000 miles. Holy moly! But it looks like it's in good shape. And if I can pop the trunk and the hood, we will look underneath. All right. Well, speaking of looking underneath, let's look inside because we do know it's unlocked. Oh, and also it's interesting how these are body colored. They're not chrome like they would be on a town car. All right, let's see what we have. Okay, so happy to report it smells fine. All right, let's unlock this. Let's look at this. So this is nice. So I mentioned this on a town car several times, how in the last gen they never put the trunk and the fuel cap release like they would be here, and they're not labeled. I'm glad to see that here they are. It looks like somebody did used to lock their trunk, which we will pop, and then we will pop the hood. Whoa, okay, it just opened violently for some reason. It's spring-loaded. All right, so let's look at the door here from the inside. Okay, nice. I mean, you got the nice wood. It's beige, tan interior, really thin mat pockets. I don't know what you would ever want to put in here. I mean, anything you should put in there will fly out, but in here you could. And the carpeting, okay, nice, old style. All right, you have the vents. This is pretty much the same, but once again, happy to see that they would incorporate fog lights here. Same kind of scrolly wheel here, same kind of stock here, but here they did power. Oh, and it even works. Tilt telescope. Yeah, why didn't they never do this on a town car? I mean, why would a feature on a less car would be there and not on the fully loaded? You know, I don't know. All right, steering wheel is a little different, but you have like a center cap off of a wheel, but they didn't put Lincoln here, just on top. Cruise control buttons here. You had a mute feature here, which this is not a Bluetooth type of operation. These gauges, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of these gauges. They kind of look very pedestrian. They don't look sporty, they don't look luxury. They look like, hey, we need to give them gauges, let's give them gauges. Looks like something out of a Taurus for some reason. That is just me. Got a tiny little screen there and some lights there. All right, normal key, no push button here. This is 2005 after all. Air vents. I don't know why they did it like this, where they're not symmetrical. Weird. 6-disc CD changer. This does look very similar to a town car radio. Oh, look, it even works. It has an accessory feature. You can select slot 1, and there you go. It actually opens up, load your CD there, and you have a mute button here. Oh, whoops, right there. All right, same type of climate control in, yeah, dual zone. A little different buttons, but yeah, very similar. Here you have your power point and your cigarette lighter. Yeah, brand new cigarette lighter. So it's interesting how they did it kind of too. Very inconvenient. Like this, I don't know if this is a coin holder or an ashtray, but very inconvenient to access it because the shifter is here. So I think ergonomically speaking, it's a little off here. Nice shifter, wood, very cool. No column shifter once again. This is not that type of car. Oh, this was new. Electronic parking brake, traction control there. You have your sliding and your opening armrest. Nice. Let's see. Do we have a glove box? Open. Yep. All right. Same pouch as on a town car. Not too thick. Nice pouch. Wow. I'm jealous because mine is all cracked, but I'm not gonna be taking anything. Don't worry. Slabs of wood everywhere. Seats are comfy. Not gonna lie. Very nice. I don't see heated seats here. I see power. I see lumbar that does work. Let's see. How am I gonna... Let me adjust it. I wonder how the space there would be. Let's adjust it a little. All right. Yeah, no, it's a little back. All right. Yep. All right. We'll sit back there. And I do love the wood. So they didn't have the top and the bottom wood, but at least they have a little bit on top. Nice. And then you have your sunglass holder. Okay, nice. Sunroof, factory sunroof. Very nice. Oh, this is from an era where they had the dual visors. That's nice. And then they even adjust. Look, I mean, I don't know how much more you're gonna get from this, but hey, it's there. It's nice, and you have it on both ends. Although, weird how this doesn't light up. I mean, it looks like it should, but it doesn't. Okay, let's go back there. All right. Well, let's do the trunk. Ooh, floor mats. That's nice. Although no Lincoln Star, and you have with the hook there for both ends. So, okay. Well, I have company. Somebody else is driving around. See, I'm not the only creep. And then yeah, a little thin star there. All right, let's check this out. Back seat. Oh, now look, I didn't mention it when I was sitting up front. This is no town car soft, but the seat is not sunk in. It is a little bit like on the firm side, but once again, they were going after those sporty credentials. Now, it's really raked back, like it's at a very weird angle. You kind of feel like you fall in, but the leather is very nice quality. I mean, it is kind of similar to a town car. It's not as stuffed as the town car is. And the leg room, yeah, like it's okay. Not too bad. All right, what do you have here? Ashtray, that's not an ashtray? No, this is actually an ashtray. Look at this. This is an actual ashtray back here. So it's still got the factory sticker. Check this out. So yeah, this car hasn't been really smoked in. All right, power windows, got a little piece of wood, really nice. All right, very similar to a town car here too. You got the little hook that's spring loaded. You have a button. Okay. Oh, and then yeah, no, these don't adjust. I mean, overall, it's a comfy sedan. It's interesting how they have these little vents here. That's individual. All right, speaker. Yeah, I mean, the leather is nice. It's not as cushy. I wish there was. It could have been stuffed up to this point here, but it wasn't. So it's again trying to appeal to those that would buy a BMW or something. All right, let's pop under the hood here. No, none of that The handle does not shoot out from the middle. It's got one of these standard little release here. Wow, so much armor roll, so much grease. Oh my God. All right, but look, this LS, I mean, at least visually, like I said, it's really greasy. So I don't give it too much credit for being so clean, because I understand this is all for show. But look, you got a Lincoln V6. All right, it's got a nice, all the stickers are here, so that's nice. You have air filter box, power steering, brake fluid. It's interesting how this engine cover, it only covers like this one portion. I guess they didn't have the room to put it all over it. So, wow, they've really done a number on this. I see rust, obviously. I mean, it is an 05, but overall, it's in good shape. Got a little rust that's starting to form there. All right, I'm gonna put the engine and all the details there. It's a 3.0, I know that much, but as far as everything else, I'm not sure. All right, so there you have it. Hopefully you're not disappointed at this more detailed look at the LS, and we'll see you next time.